even Celeron. And basically, right now we're in the second generation, so we have Haswell. We have a regular size Haswell. Basically, this is a bare bones kit. It's got wireless module and Bluetooth 4.0. It's got the CPU, motherboard. The only thing that it doesn't have is the mSATA, as well as the SODIMM memory. So basically, you buy it, you put in memory, put in an mSATA, and you're good to go with a little mini PC. It's got a VESA mount, so you can mount it on the back of a monitor. And it's got a lot of connectivity as well. It's got 2 USB 3 in the back and 2 in the front. SPDIF audio jack in the front. It's also got mini DisplayPort, HDMI, Kensington lock, and Gigabit Ethernet. So this is the basic Haswell. And then we also do one that's a little bit higher profile, and that one has room for a 2.5-inch hard drive. So if you need more storage space than an mSATA. So we have that, we have Ivy Bridge, we have Haswell. We're also launching Intel Iris Pro graphics versions. You can see that yellow one that's sort of on the side there. So this is a little gaming device that we're doing. Basically, Intel's releasing a new graphics core that has a big jump in graphics performance over past generations. So they're actually demoing this one at IDF, and they're running Grid 2, so you can do gaming on it. It's got space for a hard drive as well, so you can put a hard drive in there and store your games or whatever.
I really like the form factor. Now, the other one that you showed, what is the price point on those?
It depends on the CPU and it depends on the processor, but we're doing anywhere from $299 to, I believe, $699. We haven't announced the pricing yet for the Iris Pro, but there's one other unique one I kind of want to show you. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
So this is the Brix S, and that's for storage. The Iris Pro ones are called the Brix Pro, so pretty easy to remember. And then this one is the Brix Projector. So it's basically a PC with a projector, DLP projector. One of the things I want to show is it's got the USB again, HDMI, or mini DisplayPort HDMI, but it also has HDMI in. So if you want to project from a notebook or whatever, you go to a business meeting and people want to connect to it.
Absolutely.
It's got the wireless module and Bluetooth as well, so you can connect wirelessly, you know, project your phone or whatever.
What's the resolution of the projector?
I'm not sure on the resolution, but the lumens are 75 lumens, so it's nice and bright. Yeah, this is our first generation.
And price point on this?
I think this one was, I'm not sure actually. Okay. It'll be $599, I believe.
Okay. Wow, that's really nice, really convenient for especially the business side.
Yeah. And, you know, in the future too, we're thinking of making these modular, so you can add a battery pack as well, and then just carry it around.
That's all you need, huh? Because this one, is it external brick on this?
Yep, so it's like a regular notebook power.
Okay, great, that's still not too bad. Okay, great.
So those are those, and I guess I can show you this gaming notebook as well. This is a new one.
Excuse me.
Sorry. So this notebook here is our P35K. This is our gaming notebook. It's a 15-inch notebook. This one's running a Core i7 4700. This also has NVIDIA graphics on here. This one's running the 4600 GTX. One of the unique features about this system is, one, it's pretty light, but it's also got this swappable bay here. So right now it's got an optical drive in it, but you can take this out and you can remove it and you can add a hard drive, you can add an extra battery, optical drive, or you can also add a dummy slot. The dummy slot is, you know, if you don't want to lug around something that's too heavy, it's just a dummy slot. So it's kind of a unique design. It's got a proprietary connector that Gigabyte's developed.
Oh, this is a 15.7? 15.7?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Wow. And it does look
15.8, I believe.
it does look really thin and light.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice little light gaming notebook.
And what's in it? You said it's an i7.
So this is a Core i7. It's got the 4700, I believe. Oh yeah, here's the spec card.
SSD.
So it's got both Intel integrated graphics as well as NVIDIA graphics.
Oh, that's nice. Now, is this out on the street yet?
Yes, this is available. It's available in US. I think they're selling it at Newegg,
Okay.
all the regular spots in the US.
All right. And that's the newest. That's one of the newer Gigabyte laptops.
Yep, this is one of our new gaming laptops. Yep.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I mean, it's really nice and thin. So.
Yeah, I kind of want to steal this one. After the show, maybe.
That's my line. That's my line. I'm usually in here trying to get hardware. So how about the motherboards?
Okay, let's.
I'm following you.
The motherboard. So I don't know. Have you seen these boards before? We launched a lot of these at Computex this year.
And E3 as well. I think the Sniper though, right? That's the.
So this guy right here, this is the G1.Sniper Z87. So this one just launched actually today.
Right.
Here at BlizzCon. So this is our G1 Killer series of gaming motherboards. You can tell obviously the green and black is our gaming theme. This motherboard features onboard Creative Soundboard 3D hardware. It's a quad-core processor for audio. It also has a thing that we're calling DAC Up, Gigabyte DAC Up. This is an actual, or Gigabyte Amp Up, sorry. It has an actual amp, audio amp. Each motherboard comes with 2 of them, and you can buy them online, different ones of different sound properties. So you can basically swap out your audio, or DIY your audio. We're using Nichicon capacitors again. This one has what we're calling DAC Up. That's the name I said before. Basically, it's a USB port for DAC devices, and it takes the power from a separate power rail. So you can even go into BIOS, and if it's a self-powered DAC, turn off the power completely. That way you don't have all the noise from the power.
Right.
Gold plating, you know, for better connectivity and for longer lifetime.
Yeah, put that back because they're gonna blame me.
Yeah, so this is Z87, Intel's platform. Obviously, it'll support Haswell, or 4th generation Intel Core processors.
And I've seen some of these already in use. I'm not sure. Is it one of these?
Yeah. So we've got a couple systems here. This one is our OC Force motherboard. So this is an overclocking motherboard. We put basically every technology that we have on this board. As you can see in the heatsink there, we've got a water block cooler on the MOSFETs. It's a little difficult to see, but basically you have a fan, you've got a water block, so you can choose the cooling that you want for the heatsinks. This board does 4-way crossfire and 4-way SLI. This system only has 3.
Only.
Only, yes.
That's awesome, man. My system at home doesn't look like this.
Neither does mine, actually. But it's got a lot of overclocking features that we put on board as well, because we're positioning this as sort of a high-end rig and overclocking.
A sideways power supply.
Yeah, this one has dual power supplies in order to feed all the fans and graphics cards. This is actually a system by CyberPower. They built this for us. Pretty cool system.
Very cool. Now this one you can take to my truck. I don't have a problem taking this one right here. The lights are incredible. Well, thanks a lot, man.
Do you want to see any of the other systems?
Yeah, well, let me know.
So this one's by iBuyPower, and I'm not supposed to say because we're sort of an Intel booth, but this is an AMD gaming system.
Ooh, I know.
So I just wanted to show you quickly, they did a really nice job on this chassis. So they did this custom paint job of a Chimera, I believe it's called.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Again, my computer at home does not look like this.
Yeah, neither does mine. Yeah, it's a really nice paint job. I really like that.
It's amazing how they do that stuff.
And I believe we're raffling this system off later on. Either this one or that one I just showed you.
Like I said, either one. Either one.
And this one is a system by Main Gear. This one is using our Sniper 5 motherboard. This is our highest end gaming motherboard. It's also got the water block heat sinks and the fan heat sinks.
Multiple, yeah.
It does 4-way crossfire, 4-way SLI. It's got creative on board. It's got killer LAN networking.
Yeah, we talked to the Main Gear guy a little earlier.
Oh yeah?
And so, yeah, he walked us through this, which...
Oh, good, good.
It's like, my memory doesn't have lights like that, you know.
Well, he did a really nice job on this build, too. I mean...
My cables don't look like that. I don't have a 1200 watt power supply. That is amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where to find the green cables for the power supply.
No, I think the guy said they wrapped them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he wrapped the cables. I'm like, you wrap the cables?
Crazy.
Yeah, that is. So thanks again, man. I appreciate the booth tour and.
I've got one more
what?
system.
There's even more.
This one's pretty cool too. This is from Digital Storm. So this is our mainstream overclocking motherboard. It's our Gigabyte OC Z87X OC motherboard. It's a $200 motherboard, but we've thrown all of our overclocking features on board. We've got a resident overclocker at our office, and he basically designed this baby with.
And it's backwards. It's a backwards board.
That's
pretty awesome. No, I mean the setup, right?
Yeah.
The setup is reversed. It's a reverse setup.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is from Digital Storm.
Always doing
This one's a
something
big
funky.
system.
Do you have a price point on this? Or is this a total custom for the show?
I think it was a custom for the show. I don't know what he's selling it for. How much for this? Oh, I don't know.
Custom for the show. Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Thermal control module, really? Wow. Yeah, these guys, they get on steroids, man. It's and again, only 2 video cards.
Yeah, only 2.
That's a piece of trash. That's pretty sweet though.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Good.
I'm afraid to say thank you.
That's it. I have no more.
No, that's awesome. And okay, so tell me what you guys are doing as far as giveaways, and because I'm seeing everybody with the Gigabyte shirts.
Yeah. So you put on a shirt, you get a raffle ticket. We're gonna have a raffle at 4:30 today. We're gonna raffle off a system. We're gonna give away a Gigabyte gaming notebook. We're giving away a bunch of other things: VGA cards, keyboards, mice, and then also a few. Over there is a treasure chest.
Right.
If you pick the right key and it's able to open the lock, then you get
whatever's inside.
Yeah.
Now they've been putting keyboards, and I just saw them put some speakers in there.
Speakers, keyboards, mice.
Oh man.
Yeah, so good. We're giving away a lot of stuff. We've got several thousands of t-shirts and lots of goodies.
And the last thing I wanted to ask you about is the affiliation with like the MLG stuff or just BlizzCon in general. Are the boards in the computers?
Yep. So we're the official motherboard sponsor. We have about 2,000, a little under 2,000 systems here. So yeah, everything's Gigabyte powered.
So whatever happens to those systems after the event?
You know, funny thing, I asked them, are you going to use them in another show or what?
Right.
They're like, nope. What are you going to do with them? Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
So, yeah.
That'll be a great auction or.
I think maybe they do sell them at a reduced price or something.
Yeah, I would imagine.
That's a lot of hardware to just toss.
Right, for a 2-day show, right?
Yeah.
Well, as always, we really appreciate talking to you guys.